Hi friends, welcome to Lily Pad Custom Crochet. I am updating you guys on a project that I finished a little while ago. I was cleaning up my scraps of yarn and balling them up, and I came across the skein that I had used in this project, and I thought, I don't think I shared it with you guys yet. And it is so adorable, and I don't know why I didn't. So I'm sharing it today. So, beginning of the story is, a little while ago, I was asked by my parents, who had to go out of town, unfortunately, for a funeral, to spend some time with my little baby brother. And his name is Sirius Black. And he is a Dachshund Chihuahua mix. He's not even 1 year old, I don't think, or he's a little bit over one. I know he just got fixed not that long ago. Maybe 3 months ago. So he might be right around one or a little over one. He's adorable. I love him. He's the best little puppy ever. You know, he is just so snuggly, and, you know, he's just amazing, and I absolutely love him. So before they had left, they had said that sometimes he doesn't like to go outside in the snow, because it was snowing that weekend. We had a blizzard. Well, not a blizzard, just a snowstorm. We don't have blizzards anymore. So we had a snowstorm, and they had commented that he doesn't really like to go outside to go to the bathroom. So if he doesn't go, like, he won't go in the house, or he'll let you know when he needs to go out. You know, just don't push it or don't rush it. Just take him out as normal to, you know, stay on his routine. And I was like, no problem. So I had already gone down there with yarn, but I was going to make the chunky bucket hat with it. And I did not make a bucket hat. No, I didn't. I thought, I'm going to make him a little sweater. Now, I've never made a dog thing. I've made cat toys, and that's probably about it. Just because, you know, if they chew on it or if something happens, like, I would just not be okay with it. But I trust my parents, obviously. So I know that they would watch out and make sure he doesn't chew on it, or, you know, make sure it doesn't come unwound, or he doesn't play with the unwoundness, or, you know, they would just keep after him. So I'm like, I'm going to make him a dog sweater. So I went on YouTube, and I went on patterns, and it took me down a little wormhole, and I decided to go on Yarnspirations to see what they had. So I went on Yarnspirations, and I found the cutest little sweater, and it was adjustable for size, which was nice, because then I didn't have to, you know, do math or whatnot, or, you know, actually keep track of it, because, you know, I was there for a reason, which was to play with him and love him and watch over him and feed him and love him and play with him, because I did a lot of that. So I found the pattern, and it was by Mikey from the Crochet Crowd. They did also have a video in case I needed a backup. So I took screenshots of the video of the pattern on my phone for you know, it's all one pattern, just different sizes within the pattern. So I picked out, well, I didn't pick it out. This is what I brought with me to do a bucket hat with. It was, and I just picked it up with the bucket hat in mind that I wanted to do. But it's from Hobby Lobby. It's I Love This Yarn. And it is neons, and the color is dark neon. So here it is in skein form. And then I had also, with the same shopping trip, Hobby Lobby Crafter Secrets Big Ideas, I think it is. Yeah, Big Ideas. Like one of the big fat guys. So I picked up one of him as well, because I was going to do this bucket hat with these colors. So this is what I made his sweater out of. So I went through the pattern, and I first chose the small size, because I figured, you know, this is kind of small dog, and I don't know any different, because I'm a cat girl. I'm not really a dog girl, even though I love puppies and I love dogs. Just a cat girl. Not a cat lady, a cat girl. Not a cat lady yet. I only have 2 cats. Once it becomes like 3, 4, 5, then I'm a cat lady, for sure. But right now I'm just a cat girl. Anywho. So I started on the small, and after I got the ring around his neck and like a little bit of his chest done, I tried it on him, and it was just too small. I was like, this is choking you out. So instead of pulling it all out, I just started over. Now I did go with the second size, which is the medium, and I think it's listed as like a pug and terrier size, I think it's listed as, but I did do the medium. I The pattern calls for 2 different hook sizes. One for the rims around the neck and the arms, and nope, there was no legs, just arms. Around his neck and his arms. So that one I used the smaller size, which is F. And then for the body of it, I used G hook. So I followed the pattern exactly, except that I did make it a little bit shorter. I felt if I kept going on with the rounds that he wanted, it would have like hung over his rear and like would have irritated the back of his legs when he walked, right? So I did cut it a little bit short, and I don't remember exactly how many rows I cut it short, but I do remember that I did cut it short. So guys, I'm going to insert a picture here, because actually a few pictures, because he's just so adorable, of him wearing it. Now, when they were away, I did get a hold of the person that they went to the funeral for. Well, you know, the husband had died. It was the wife. And I texted her like after everything was over. She's a dog person. She's a member of my gay pack family for, you know, forever. So I did text her, you know, just to make her smile a little bit. And I was like, hey, you know, I'm really sorry I can't be there today. I'm really sorry about, you know, the conditions. My sympathy goes out to you and your family. But I need you to smile for at least one moment, because I turned my mom's dog, well, my parents' dogs, into a zebra, a rainbow zebra. Well, she lost it. She responded back and was just like busting up laughing. And I told her not to tell my parents. Like, I wanted this to be a surprise when they walked in the door. So they came home. Oh, and another thing, like, he was with me the whole time I was making it. Like, he was watching the phone with me on the pattern. And like, he was by my side and he was sniffing it, and I was trying it on and he was sniffing it some more. So I finally put it on him. Like, he absolutely loved it. Like, he did rollovers for me. He like did this little jump up paw bag thingy that he does. Like, we went outside. I rolled it up for him so he can go to the bathroom. He had no problems. Like, we rocked it like the whole entire weekend, right? So then my parents come home, and I didn't say anything, and my mom walks in the door first, and, you know, Sirius goes up to her and, you know, is all excited, you know, mommy one's home. And, you know, she was excited. She's like, oh my gosh, did you make this? And she was like all excited about it. And then my dad came in the door, and she was like, you know, I thought for sure she would tell me to get that darn thing off her dog. Like, I didn't know, like, she had 2 other puppies and they never wore any clothes. She never brought up any clothes for them. They were long-haired dogs though, but like, she never put them in sweaters, like never dressed the dogs. So I figured she's for sure gonna hate this, and like, she's gonna tell me to get this stupid thing off her dog, right? So she walks in and she's happy, she's excited as well, and like, Sirius is all like bouncing around and like showing off his little coat, and like goes over and like wiggles her butt at him. Oh my god, it was so adorable. And then they proceed to tell me that they did buy Sirius a sweater, because he does get cold when he goes out to the bathroom, and like cold nights, you know, he gets a little chilly. That they did buy a sweater, excuse me, that they tried to put it on him, and he growled at them. He like, you know, he didn't bite them, but like snipped at them. He like tried to wiggle out of it, and like 1 hour later, like his one arm was all the way out and like at his neck, and he was like all in this uncomfortable position. And they're like, we're never doing a dog sweater again, because, you know, we don't want anything to happen to him, you know, if overnight he's wearing it and he wiggles out of it and chokes himself, or, you know, whatever. So they were like, you know, they gave up on dog sweaters and just figured that, you know, if you had an accident in the house when it was snowing, then they had an accident in the house while it was snowing. But they love it, and he loves it, and he rocks it to this day. And I couldn't get him out of it the whole weekend. Like, I tried to like give him a little break to see if he did love it, or if he was just like appeasing me, because he knows that I love him and I'm his big sister, and he didn't want to disappoint me, even though I don't think dogs can feel that. But anyway, but he loves it. He absolutely loves it, and therefore I love it. I am tickled with it. So friends, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Be safe and stay groovy. Bye.